Organizations win championships. A Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.
It's episode 123 of Organizations Win Championships. I'm Dan Bernstein. That's Penis Flytrap. And
he's just mad at me because we had to restart the episode. See, he started shoving me already. That was a full elbow.
It is not a full. You want a full elbow?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
You remember when you punched me in the face with your wedding ring on when I was a kid?
It was an accident.
I don't think it was.
It was an accident. It's like when I threw the ball at your face. That was an accident too. The Bulls are 10 and 15.
Elmo Ice Pack activated.
Elmo Ice Pack. We have it.
Elmo Ice Pack.
The Bulls have an offensive rating that is 23rd of 30, a defensive rating 25th of 30, a net rating 23rd -5. They can't stop anybody. And you know what I'm going to do? I think we have to do this at the outset here. I'm waiving our rule
of no doom spiraling.
I'm waiving it because I think it's gotten to the point where if you're just joining us,
it's inconceivable to not doom spiral.
Aw, that makes me think of Rob Reiner.
What? That's why I said it. Dumbass.
Okay, well, it's sort of poignant to think that we think of that because of him. And God, you were raised on that movie.
Of course. It's a great movie.
Yeah, we were showing that movie like when you were.
And I didn't really get it.
It took.
Did you show it to me when I was 6 and 7?
It's over now.
No, it's not.
Joe Buck made a joke last night.
That means it's going to perpetuate even more.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over. Be on the bleeding edge. Be of the people who say it's over and find the next thing.
No. It's awesome.
Create your own thing, perhaps.
Yeah, just rage baiting you by saying 6-7. It's really fun. You are the easiest human being to rage bait in the entire world.
Where were we? The Bulls are
bad,
worthy of big picture speculation once again. Even as much as we tried as a show to limit the amount of apocalypsing their current situation relative to the future and the NBA and where the stars are and what they're trying to do, I don't get it. I don't get it. We're going to talk about a trade rumor that I also don't get, but would make sense knowing the way that Arturas Karnisovas has operated. It's too bad. It's too bad that this thing started out well. They were playing so damn hard, and then the league figured it out. And the league watched how the Bulls are winning and said, oh, I see. They kind of are physical cowards, and they don't have any rim protection. So we'll just attack them physically.
And they also started shooting better than, 29% from three. I think we knew that was going to happen.
Opponents, you mean?
Yeah. And so when you combine that with dunking on everyone, then you have to collapse the entire defense and you leave an open corner three. It's really not a recipe for success.
Especially if you're playing drop defense because your center can't defend. You have no choice. You only have one guy in Okoro who even occasionally is successful fighting over and beyond a screen.
He's great at that.
He's great at it, but you're switching everything.
And also the fact that we thought when they were 6-1 that Zach Collins coming back was going to make a big difference.
It would have. It could. Well, I shouldn't say would. It could have. It absolutely
like the only
could
tough
have.
guy on the team.
Zach Collins would have been
and Herter
at the time, and then everybody else got hurt. And then Kobe White was hurt again, and Herter was hurt again, and Io was hurt, and Okoro was hurt, and
Patrick got a couple games out.
Williams missed some games. Jalen Smith was hurt, and when we're watching Lachlan Ulbrich and Emmanuel Miller, I understood why they were losing those games, but the win over Charlotte felt like a loss. Their second loss to the Pelicans. They lost at home to the Pelicans.
I think I bring voodoo with the Pelicans or something.
Bring doo-doo is what you bring.
Oh, a lot of that this morning after
Jason, stop.
You shouldn't have.
Stop.
You shouldn't have.
Just stop. You got to know better.
It.
You just know better, okay? Exercise a little bit of judgment.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Well, whatever. You got me in a bad mood now.
How?
I don't know. You just did.
I'm gonna mess with this guy.
Please stop.
Just crash.
Seriously, I'm not going to let this happen.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Zach Regis.
Stop. Please. Nobody wants to listen to you rage bait me.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm just not. Part of it is thinking about the Bulls pisses me off because they have enough pieces on the roster that.
Do they?
No.
Exactly. Thank you. No, they don't.
To me, they have enough pieces on the roster to acquit themselves better than they have, to be more competitive.
No, I disagree because I think they have pieces, but not ones that go together. I think they're poorly built because they have no rim protection or toughness. I think they have a bunch of pieces that on some other teams where they aren't all together, coagulated into a dysfunctional system. I think that could work. However, this particular group of guys, I think the only tough guys on the team right now are Collins, Herter, and Trey Jones. And Ayo.
Ayo can play tough.
Ayo as well. And Okoro, I guess, is tough, but he's bad. It's just they're not constructed properly. So you can have good pieces. I don't think the construction has been done well at all. And I really don't know what AK is trying to do at all.
It really hurt watching what Fears was doing.
I told you in the draft about this dude, man.
It's one thing when Derek Queen was going off, and I know you're
he had a couple nice passes.
I know you're not a huge fan of his.
No, not at all.
I know he's a popular.
I think people will figure him out.
Well, Fears is the kind of guy he was isolating against any Bull when they kept switching. He said, "Oh, I have Buzelis on me. Oh, I've got Giddey on me. I've got Vooch." There are too many guys right now who get their feet tangled up trying to stay in front of somebody for one dribble.
Jeremiah Fears' first step is it's elite.
He's in the NBA.
Elite. No, but Dad, it's elite.
Okay.
Give credit where credit's due. He should be a college freshman right now. Let's just put that out there.
No, yeah.
He was born in October of 2006.
Well, Cooper Flagg is just youngest. A 40-point game puts himself in the list of one of the greatest performances ever by an 18-year-old in the NBA.
And then people said that Modest would be better than that.
Well, I didn't say Modest would be better than that. No. And what he's doing is ridiculous. But the Bulls didn't want to tank for the opportunity to draft him. So
they almost lucked into it, but the Mavericks got in instead.
But right now, they've got to tank. You have to. Let Vooch, free Vooch.
Yeah.
Free Vooch. He has done everything asked of him. He's been a good leader. He told this team everything it needed to hear. Nobody listened. And then when he was benched in favor of Collins Friday against Charlotte, he was cheering, he was supportive, he was the first guy up off the bench during timeouts. Reward Vooch by getting him out of here. Get him somewhere where he can go ring chase or go feel like there are people around him who can minimize his deficiencies a little bit. I feel bad for him being stuck here. And after he said what he said, there isn't much more that the coaching staff or anybody else can do with him. You made the deal for him. Nothing happened while he was here, not through any fault of his own. I would love to see him get a fair shot somewhere else. But if we're going to talk about a possible trade, if the Bulls are somehow in the market for Domantas Sabonis, you're gonna have to tell me why, what the plan is.
No, you don't even have to tell me because it's so bad.
What does he do for you?
Nothing. He's another bad defender. The Kings became the Bulls, and so the Bulls are like, oh, let's just become the Sacramento Kings. Next thing you know, Levine and DeRozan will be back.
If this is an endless circle of activity where the Bulls become the Kings and the Kings become the Bulls and the Bulls become the Kings, then I'm out.
I might have to start rooting for New Orleans, even though that's just as tough.
Well, they've got dudes.
That's true.
Every other team does. Why is it that every other team has young talent? Every other team's got young talent.
There's only one guy on the Bulls right now that classifies that, and it's not Modest. It's Josh Giddey.
Yeah,
because Giddey's still been great.
Well, and he's under contract.
He's under contract, and $25 million a year for his production. That's right now. And I've talked about this and about not trading Modest, Kobe. Get rid of Kobe White. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. And I don't see that much All-Star stuff from Modest. He'll have moments, he'll have flashes, but
because he's not an all-star.
not right. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying in the future too. Like, could he get there? Of course. I think he's talented. I'd rather keep Giddey on this roster.
You can't. The way the NBA is, the way the NBA has always been, it's not baseball. You can't just throw around the term all-star like that. It is really hard. Like the trivia question you did last week.
Yeah, like CJ McCollum 2 weeks ago. CJ McCollum has never been an all-star in his career.
Number of really good players who've never made an all-star team. Jamal Crawford never made an all-star team, right? I mean,
yeah, but
look at his career numbers.
He's a good player.
Right, but there are if Modest is a good player from where he was drafted in that draft, that's a win. We just got to get all-star completely out of the conversation.
For him,
until proven otherwise, unless there's a reason to, other than just stupid hope, because there's nothing right now that suggests he's on an all-star trajectory. Fact. I don't see it's if he becomes a reliable player with a reliable three-point shot, great, and then we'll see from there.
Okay.
It is hard to be an all-star. It means something. In baseball, anybody can be an all-star.
Wow, you are really taking that the elimination of the no doom spiraling to another level.
Well, if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Because how many rebuilds of rebuilds of rebuilds, how many builds does AK get?
It's not even a rebuild. He's never said I feel like he's never said the word rebuild. It's always been a retool. You can't retool a team that has nothing in the toolbox, except for Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey was a good trade and a good signing.
Yeah,
I mean, call that what it is.
For both teams.
Yeah.
Because, my God, look at them.
But you finally got Patrick Williams kind of playing hard.
He was great against Charlotte. He was great.
Playing really hard, playing physical and strong. And if you have him doing that off the bench...
Trade him.
Well, the shame of it is that you figured Kobe White would return, be healthy enough to be dealt. And he's gotten worse.
I would say he's gotten worse, and it's not like the thing where he's gotten older. It seems like he's playing like a first or second year player, not first year, but it seems like he's playing like where he was in 2022, and not where he has been the past 2 years.
I don't know if he's hurrying. I don't know if he's trying to make up too much after straining one calf and then straining the other calf,
or it could just be trying to do, or maybe they're asking him to do a lot because the team sucks. So they're asking him to do too much. Although it was a similar team last year, and he looked better last year. But I don't know. It's a really dark time.
It is.
It's really bad.
It is. And if they do start dealing, don't deal for old veterans.
They will.
The Domantas Sabonis
They'll trade for
thing,
Daniel Tice.
It doesn't. You need draft capital. You need to value draft capital.
They don't care.
You need first-round picks. You need to play young guys.
But Senge's hurt, so what good does it do?
Well, you can't do anything with him right now. Every team the Bulls play has a couple of pieces, a couple of kids. We go, ooh. Even the Wizards, when that second unit was in, and who was it, Cam Whitmore or some of these other guys?
Keyshawn George.
And when they play the Blazers, and when they play these other teams,
Keontae George.
There's guys. Keontae George.
And Keyshawn on the Wizards.
Yes, there's guys. And for the Bulls, it's Dalen Terry. He's that guy. And
not enough.
And Phillips, Julian Phillips, he's an explosive, sudden, live wire guy. But he's not good. He's not. These aren't. The talent level just isn't there. I don't know. This is kind of a funky one because this hits at a really, really dark time for the Bulls right now.
There really isn't even that much to go over.
Well, I've heard a lot of people say, "Get Billy Donovan out of here." This is not a Billy Donovan problem. It's not. It's a roster construction problem right now.
Because Billy has made the most out of some mediocre rosters. I remember the bubble year, that Thunder team with Chris Paul and Lou Dort's rookie year. That team was supposed to go what? I mean, and I think that might have been Shea's first year with the Thunder, but he wasn't who he is now. And they were supposed to be terrible, and they made it all the way to the 5th seed and took the last good year of James Harden on the Rockets, and Russell Westbrook was on that Rockets team, and they took him to, I believe, 7 games, and it came down to a final play where James Harden jumped over a ball that Lou Dort tried to throw off of him. I don't know if you remember this.
How do you remember all this?
Because I'm a psycho. But Billy Donovan has been known to take bleh teams and make them good. And that's hard to do in the NBA. That's more of a college thing.
He's got a high quality staff that's well respected around the league as well. And
I think it's roster construction. I think it all falls back on AK. I don't think it's the players' fault, and I honestly don't fault them for especially Vooch, but the entire team in general for feeling unmotivated with how the team's been playing recently. Group doesn't work. Just doesn't. And the thing about AK is he's going to say retool. You can't retool when you have no tools.
Well,
there's no retooling to be done.
Well,
you got to get draft capital, and they're not going to.
Giddey,
he's the only guy that you keep.
Might be an all-star or a future all-star.
But he's the only guy.
But it takes more of that.
But he's the. I'm just saying, in general, that's the only guy that. If I'm Chicago, I'm saying, yeah, I'm not letting him go unless there's some ridiculous deal that they're getting. Like,
right,
I don't know.
There's no,
but there's no reasonable deal that would be out there for him on that. Just signed that contract and is playing really good basketball, and he plays hard. I will say that he's the worst defender I've ever seen, but he plays hard. He's tough, and everybody else just makes me annoyed. Watching them just pisses me off. Just turn on the Bears game.
No, I get it. It does. It makes it sometimes they make you mad because they're and I will say that at least on the television.
I'd rather watch a G League game. I'd rather watch.
No, you would not rather watch a G League game.
It's more exciting. It's more fun to watch. My eyes are enjoying what I'm seeing.
No, not if you watch enough G League.
If someone were to offer, I would rather go to one G League game than watch the Bulls versus Hornets. If I knew the expected outcome of the Bulls Hornets game was going to be what it was, I would have rather watched a G League game.
All right, I'm not gonna yuck your yum on that. I disagree.
You know I love bums though.
I know you do. I would just like your thing with kickers is all that you love the kicker carousel.
Yes, Blake Groupie. What a legend.
Who's the other guy you like? Not Will Lutz. There was some other.
He's too good.
Yeah, I know. There was some other. Michael Badgley was the other guy.
No, not a big fan. He's too reliable
to be on your bum list.
Yeah, I like Jake Moody. You know, because high pick, has a booming leg, and
Joey Sly.
I don't like the way he looks.
Okay, well, I don't know what the criteria
it's just
are.
Vibes.
I don't know what kicker vibes.
It's just vibes, man.
Okay, sorry, man.
I'm trying to think right now of kicker carousels.
Well, I'm trying to think of rim protectors who might eventually find their way here, and then I get depressed because, like, look, you have to move resources to find one piece.
Sorry, Joey Sly, by the way. It's nothing personal.
That doesn't work. Well, maybe it is with you. I don't know. That every time you think about them locking down a piece, something else moves or something else gets hurt.
Something else gets hurt.
And you just figure that you're further and further away because you're not.
From what are you further and further away from?
Well, if we use their criteria, it's sustaining a level of competitiveness, which they don't really do. They don't really sustain competitiveness. They're not competitive for anything. If they make the play-in again, is that the goal now? Where are we? Come out and talk, AK. Tell us what the goals are this season. What are we doing here? Why are we doing this, and what are we doing?
But he said the same thing every year for 5 years, so I don't trust him anymore. Get him out of the building at this point. Screw it. Fire everybody.
How have so many other teams done so much more? And sometimes even with less, like players that get better, that really do get better. They don't just have a good game here or there. They become better players.
Keontae George, he was what, like the 15th overall pick or something?
Keontae George, tough. And you better do it soon because there's other teams.
They're not going to.
Other teams are outstripping you on everything that they're doing. And if this is okay, I would love for Michael Reinsdorf to come out and say, this is what we want, this is fine.
We can sell out the arena even if we suck and we don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I'm lazy and stupid. Fine, just say it.
No, I hope it's not.
Maybe not stupid.
No,
but,
I don't think it's. I just am not sure quite what the goal is, and if they could move, if the Kobe White to Minnesota talk was a possibility, if that was a thing,
for what, DiVincenzo and
I don't mean DiVincenzo is not really an upgrade.
But I like
Is
Terrence
there-
Shannon. I like that's a young, athletic, sudden, strong player.
Is there a pick in there too?
I think it was like their first round pick in
Okay.
2027 or something like that.
Okay, that you can argue gets you closer to winning a title
I guess.
somehow. Now, speaking of
And
which,
also, there was something that I want to mention. I don't remember
Yes.
which episode you said it in, but you said, as the Bulls organization in the United Center, to have those 6 trophies up and have people look at it, and you have the Michael Jordan statue in the atrium, and it's
the banners.
and the banners, and it's Michael Jordan. You celebrate having the greatest, or supposedly the greatest player of all time. Not in my opinion, but you have
Nor
you,
mine.
you have Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. And as much as he's a meatball now going on NBC saying load management is stupid, what God, he just wants to, he's going to do this, and as soon as LeBron retires, he's like, yeah, I'm done. He just wants to make sure that LeBron doesn't take any of his greatness away from him, which he's not. It's just, he's just better. But you have those, that's neither here nor there. You look at those trophies that are in the stadium. Is that your goal? Because if it's not, take them away at this point.
That's how I feel about having them on the letterhead when they would have the gold embossed trophies. on there.
Our logo, for Christ's sake. It's a play on a trophy with the Bulls logo.
I don't think so. I think it's just a Bulls logo.
No,
But the name,
right?
yeah.
No, it is a play. It's a Bulls logo turned into a trophy. In
Well,
my opinion, it's really, organizations win championships. Get rid of everybody, because
Well-
this organization sucks. You heard it here. I don't know about first. You probably heard it a bunch of times, right?
It's
Right.
really unfortunate
That they suck so much butt.
that after that start they
Give me a team full of Javante Greens.
well I think you'd be in trouble with that one too.
Yeah, at least they play hard.
Well, that's what Okoro is. Okoro's like a more talented Javante
But
Green.
this gets us nowhere. Uh-huh.
Every other team comes in has got some giant rim protector that's swatting away all these little forays to the basket.
Pelicans
then-
just ate them alive.
And the Bulls are
Didn't even mention Trey Murphy. Like, great player.
yeah. Yep.
Herb Jones, really good player that's probably going to be traded at the deadline because he's coming off the bench for a team that is starting their young players. Herb Jones is a great player and an all-defensive team guy. All-defensive team quality defender, 3-and-D wing, athletic, and he is coming off the bench because they are starting their 2 rookies. With Zion Williamson in the starting lineup, who came back and looked really good. It didn't miss a beat, and he actually came back early from his timeline. They are starting their rookies. And I'm not the biggest fan of Derek Queen, but they're giving him an opportunity to learn. And I don't know if this is Borrego doing what he's doing,
I don't know
because
either.
they didn't start their rookies at the beginning of the season. And so now that Borrego's in, maybe he's just saying, look, we're not going anywhere this season. Let our young guys develop. Great. However, the problem is the Bulls don't have those guys. You could argue that Modest is one, but he's
Fine.
been getting the opportunity.
Modest is still potentially a good player.
I
He's
say
not-
he's fine right now.
No, not compared to other regular. He's a
Would you rather have Jeremiah Fears or Modest Buzelis right now?
Jeremiah Fears.
Yeah, exactly.
That's easy. Look at him.
He's 2 years younger.
He's 2 years younger, and he's cooking guys out there.
I'm telling you, he's
Because the Bulls keep
John Morant.
They keep switching every screen.
He's John Morant, like pre-goofy.
I don't know if he's quite that athletic. He can't rise like that.
I don't know if he can.
He's quick.
He can
that
jump
way.
though.
Yeah, but not like that.
I think he's end to end faster and a better shoot.
Fears?
Right now, his shooting has improved so much as well.
Yeah, it almost seems like the way the amount of young talent that's out there right now, it almost seems like you have to try to avoid having some of these guys when every single team, when the Wizards have it, and the teams that are trying to be
Who's next
bad,
on the schedule?
they keep coming at Cleveland's next on the schedule.
Okay, well,
You went through the easy part of your schedule
and got boned.
and you dribbled it down your leg. That you had a shot here. You beat some good teams, you beat some playoff teams in the East, and everything was exciting. And then it was one injury here and one injury there, and somebody lets go of the rope, and then you don't have help on defense.
And then you barely beat the Wizards, and Vooch tells them to like chill.
Yes,
and nobody listens because they think they're good.
Yeah, they said, hey, stop celebrating because we should have lost this game. We had no business winning it, and nobody listened. And then you had to bench Vooch to try to stay in a game because he can't keep up with whoever it is on the other team that is a versatile enough big.
But it's a lot of it isn't his fault because the Bulls aren't constructed properly around somebody like that. Right. Granted, I don't think the Bulls should build themselves around Vucevic.
No, but
exactly. But I'm saying he needs to go to a place where, as you said, his deficiencies can be minimized, and there are teams out there for him. I think that could use some veteran leadership and 18 points and 10 rebounds.
Before we get to the showdown, I just wanted to mention this. After the Spurs beat Oklahoma City the other night, and watching when they finally get Wemby back, he comes off the bench and he's absolutely brilliant, and of course alters time and space around him because he's that
not really
special.
We can well that is one guy we cannot say the Bulls like, oh, they don't have a guy. The Spurs have Wemby. That's one dude where we can't do that.
So I got all excited because I saw the headline on a story from the Defector, which they always do. They're great basketball stuff there. I think it was David Roth who wrote it, and the headline was, the Spurs gave the NBA a recipe for how to beat Oklahoma City. And I thought, oh, wow, this is going to be some in-depth stuff here.
No, and it's you have Victor Wembanyama.
Right, and I click on it, and of course it's Roth saying, one, have one of the greatest and have a unique all-time great NBA player.
All-time great? All-time talent.
Yeah, playing at the top of his abilities.
All-time talent.
Something like that, and have him play angry. Because he was on one in that game. He was talking to people, and he said that, okay, that was number one.
He trained with Akeem over the offseason.
Are you sure he didn't train to become a monk?
He became a monk.
He did not become a monk.
See, and he said I couldn't rage bait him.
He didn't become a monk. You're either a monk or you're not a monk.
He said I couldn't rage bait him.
You said he became a monk.
And he said I couldn't rage bait him.
He trained with them. He didn't become one.
I think he became a monk.
Okay, now I can tell you're doing that.
No, I'm not.
And the other thing that he wrote is the recipe to beat him. He said, play a perfect basketball game. Well, the
NBA is on the verge of getting boring if Oklahoma City, if they stay healthy, they're winning the title, and it's not even close.
Frankly, I don't like that they're playing as hard as they're playing right now.
Doesn't matter. They're so deep.
Still, that stuff backfires on you. That's all fun and games until Shea's hurt.
He's not going to get hurt because he falls so much. He just flops all the time. He stays out of contact, and he doesn't get touched, and he gets to the line 15 times a night. And people get upset about it, and they're like, oh, he's a free throw merchant. He plays unethical basketball. Hey, man, get to the line. Get your points.
A foul's a foul.
Foul's a foul. If they're calling it, if you're getting star calls, take advantage.
They used to say it about the way Shaquille O'Neal was officiated. He just didn't hit his free throws.
Well, that was Hack-a-Shack. That was a little different. They fouled him on purpose.
Well, eventually it was. But before it was the fact that he would be, running into people and they couldn't stand their ground. They said, what's a block? What's a charge? I think SI had actually a cover issue.
All right, this is not whatever. I got to go soon.
Well, sorry. Jeez.
I do have to go soon.
All right. God, you're annoying.
What the hell did I do?
I don't know. You just pissed me off.
No.
Time for the showdown. Okay. Kawhi Leonard, when he joined the Clippers, was the winningest player.
I'm looking this way because your phone is bleeding.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Kawhi Leonard, when he joined the Clippers, was the winningest player in NBA history.
By percentage.
With a minimum of 300 games played including playoffs.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's the criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum 300, including playoffs. Kawhi Leonard now is outside the top 10. Okay?
Interesting.
In the top 10,
Mm-hmm.
there is one active player.
Jokic.
No.
Luka.
No.
LeBron.
No.
Curry. Durant.
No.
Does he play in the playoffs a lot?
What do you think?
Yes. Harden.
No.
Klay Thompson.
No.
Am I?
You're not.
Someone?
You're
Shea.
no. If you do it this way, it's going to be a while. You're not even close.
Okay.
All I will tell you is think. When you hear the top 10 of all time,
Yeah.
winning percentage, including playoffs. Use your head.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we talking about here?
It doesn't necessarily have to be a star, though. That's what I'm thinking.
Ah, very good.
Robert Horry.
No.
Guys that have been on winning teams for a lot of their career, like I'm trying to think of guys that were on the Warriors. Iguodala.
Not the Warriors. There is nobody from
Jordan.
No.
Okay, you're just being rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm being loud, but I'm not being rude.
No, you're being rude.
Are you going to give me? I'll give you all the others, and you get number 3.
No,
Because he's number 3 all time.
the current player.
The current player.
Tatum.
No.
Is he old?
No.
He's young.
Yep.
Has he won a title yet?
Yes.
Young is in under 30 currently.
Yeah.
I said Shea.
It's not Shea.
Was he a Finals MVP?
No.
Somebody has he been on different teams?
No.
Same team his whole career.
Well, in the NBA.
Yes, that's what I'm.
Yes.
What do you mean in the NBA?
Because he played in the G League.
Siakam?
No.
Hardenstein?
No. It's a good question. Okay, let me give you the others.
Okay.
Number 1 all time is Magic Johnson.
All right.
Number 2 is Michael Cooper.
Robert Parrish.
Number 4 is K.C. Jones. Number 5 is Tommy Heinsohn. Number 6 is Larry Bird. Number 7 is Sam Jones. Notice something in common here. Number 8 is Bill Russell.
Bob Cousy.
Number 9 is Tim Duncan. Number 10 is Manu Ginobili.
So the current guy is under 30. And Giannis hasn't been on different teams. He's won a title. You said
you're in the wrong
stratosphere. What do you mean wrong stratosphere?
You're naming stars.
He's not okay. He's not a star.
Correct.
Got it. He's been on different teams, not a Finals MVP.
No, not a different NBA team.
You said he was.
I said he was in the G League. He was undrafted.
You piss me off a lot.
Oh, really?
Lou Dort.
No.
Undrafted. Was he a two-way guy ever?
Yeah. He started out as a two-way guy, and then his contract was made into a regular contract.
Is he a good player?
He's got one certain skill that makes him very, very, very,
Let me
very
guess.
valuable.
3-point shooting.
Yes.
Is he a white guy?
Yes.
It's not AJ Green.
No. But now you're talking.
White guy that can shoot the piss out of the ball that was in the G League. He's been on.
And there's a run here going up from 8. Russell, Jones, Bird, Heinsohn. Even though
I'm trying to think of guys that have been on consistent. Is he on Denver?
No, listen to me. Russell, Jones, Bird, Heinsohn, K.C. Jones, and this guy.
Sam Hauser.
Yes! Sam Hauser.
Well, I mean, okay, that is a stupid, misleading clue. Like, oh, Celtics are in the top 10. That is so misleading because it's different eras.
Is he a Celtic or not?
He is a Celtic,
Thank you.
But it's misleading.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, ass face.
Here's my favorite part. Look at the silhouette for Tommy Heinsohn.
Yeah, it's the same for K.C. Jones.
Yeah, but there's a thing. Larry Bird's isn't. Hauser's isn't.
They do that a lot. That's stat muse. You don't know ball.
No,
but,
I just thought they would have like a white guy run for Tommy Heinsohn.
But
okay.
what I was going to say is you can't just say because they were on the Celtics, it means that Sam Hauser, okay, shut up. Larry Bird and Sam Hauser did not play at the same time.
Larry Bird and Tommy Heinsohn didn't play at the same time.
I've never even heard of Tommy Heinsohn.
You never heard of Tommy Heinsohn?
Fuck no.
All right, well, what's your question?
Jesus Christ, you're such a loser. And you give bad hints.
Bad hints.
You're such a turd.
What's your question?
All right, can you name the 4 players that had at least 125 steals last season?
Dyson Daniels.
He had 229.
Did he really?
The next person had 131.
He had 229 steals? That's ridiculous. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The only guy in the past, I think, 10 years or something that's reached
how about
200.
the good Thompson? Ozar.
Nope.
How about Amen Thompson?
Nope. The good one is Amen.
Amen's the good one. He didn't?
Nope. Neither one of them.
Neither one had. How many did you say?
25.
Ooh.
Only 4 players.
And 125 steals. Did Shea?
Yep. 131. He was second. Because you got to think of guys that play a lot of minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of guys who are around the ball, play a lot of minutes. That's why Caruso?
Nope. Didn't play enough.
Yeah, but he gets a lot of steals per minute or per 40 minutes.
Per capita.
Not per capita. He is a capita. Is there another Thunder?
No.
Okay.
Lou Dort, I think, was close. But
Yeah,
I
was going to say, because they get so many. How about Bam Adebayo?
Nope. I'll say this. One of them is known as like a defensive specialist. The other guy is not.
How about Tyrese Maxey?
Nope. One of them just
Brunson?
Nope. One of them is just a really, 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 really good player, to say the least. The other one is known to be a defensive guy.
Known to
and
be
a very, very surprising name. I did not expect it.
So it's probably a big.
Well, the great player that is there is a big.
Is it Gobert?
No. The great player that is on this list is a big. The other one that is a defensive specialist is not.
Is it Jokic?
It's not. It is Jokic.
Okay.
So Jokic, and then the other one is a defensive specialist who is a guard.
I give up.
Chris Dunn.
Really?
128.
Well, good for him.
Think about those other names, though.
That number from Dyson Daniels.
No,
where does that
fair.
rank all time?
I don't know.
That's got to be there with I'm trying to think
Ricky
of the great
Blaylock.
Mo Cheeks. There's some of the great thieves that we've had.
I'm gonna be late for work.
I don't want you late for work. All right. Well,
it's too late for that.
Well, that has been episode 123 of Organizations Win Championships. By the time we reconvene, things will look better in the Bulls world. We will not doom spiral. We'll be back.
That's just not true.
Well, I'm saying it sounds good to say it.
We could say it.
I don't know what it means, but we can say it.
And
the done.
The Bulls are screwed, and hopefully this guy I can keep rage baiting him because he's a loser.
Tip his chair over. Yeah, quit it. Ow! I almost hurt myself. I almost pulled a muscle doing that. That'd be bad. All right, that is OWC. He's still going to be home for a month. Ugh. We'll get you next time.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Organizations Win Championships, a Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.